Welcome to the Potion Sword Run. Original Seed coming at you from my living room. And I have been hooked on Starfield. I didn't think it was going to grab me, but it did, without letting me know. But before we begin, again, do not like this video. I am still wanted for stealing my neighbor's cats. They keep on knocking, and I won't let them in. Now, I've been playing Starfield like a mofo. It is the game that took over all other games. I was deep into Breath of the Wild, having a blast. But once I started putting Starfield in, it just reminded me of a Mass Effect, Bethesda, Fallout, Elder Scrolls thing put together, Skyrim and space. Not necessarily Skyrim, maybe Oblivion. It's a different type of game. The thing that I like about all these Bethesda games, I really do, is the exploration and scavenging. Pretty much gathering any type of materials. Pretty much everything that's scattered around in any environment, you can pick up, collect, use for something, crafting, selling, decorations, and the list goes on. Whatever you want. Me in particular right now, what I'm doing, I'm scourging the galaxies and collecting different stuffed animals. I've found about 10 different ones so far. A few of the repeats, different colors. I don't even care. This cat one that I find with the space helmet is probably my favorite one. I found 3. I recently found a dog with a space helmet. All these plushies, they make different little noises when you pick them up. There's alien plushies. And, I'm just having a blast going through different planets, discovering what's going on there and just taking all their plushies, putting them on my bed. That's just something that you can do. You can collect whatever you want in this game. The thing that does suck, though, is all the freaking one that I did think I like about Zelda and I didn't like about this is the weight capacity. How you can have to give your stuff to your companions to hold for you because you can't hold that much. And I know over time you get to hold more, but don't make games, don't make game mechanics that are unfun. And having a weight capacity is unfun. But yeah, you're supposed to strategize and go do, no. F that noise. Let me carry everything that I want to carry. And I have to worry about being over encumbered, can't fast travel and all that stuff. Anyways. Now, the game isn't perfect. The traveling in space is a lot more clicky, you click a destination, you kind of go there. Yeah, supposedly you can actually fly to different destinations, but that will take you hours. Hours if it's even possible. So believe it is. I haven't even looked myself. I don't care because I like the way that you can travel now because right now I'm probably spent, I'm going to say 20 hours on the game right now so far in the last few days. And if I had to travel space in real time, then it would, I wouldn't get anything done. You know what I mean? As it is right now, whenever I land on a planet and I see little markers that need to be explored, caves, unknowns, geological features, all that stuff, I'm all about it. It's like I don't want to leave a planet until I discover everything about it. You discover the fauna, you discover the animals, the plants, the resources and all that stuff. And it's kind of quite addicting. Now, that part could be boring if you're just kind of walking space to space because a lot of times there's nothing in between certain planets. Depends on the planet you're on. Some of them are barren because they would be barren. You know what I mean? But so I'm traveling to one certain location. Might be a little tedious. But you got to use the tools that are available to you. You have a jetpack. You have something called AMP that makes you run faster. So together with that and the jetpack running, you can actually get distance pretty quick. Not only that, but different planets have different atmosphere. So you can actually jump pretty far on certain planets that have gravity that is helpful. Some of them are more like Earth, and you can't really move as fast. But it just goes to show that every planet is just a little bit different and has things to offer. Now, so long as you get immersed in the game and you actually follow the story and everything that comes with it and all the things, like the resources, and you get to know how to use them and what they become, then the game gets a lot more fun. Like I said, at first, if you're just going around doing nothing, I mean, that could be fun. Like you're doing Fallout, just kind of, oh, let me wander around, let me go do this and whatever. Forget about the main course. It could still be fun if you're able to immerse yourself in the game. But if you're not, just follow the story. It's a great story, and then eventually you start to learn everything about the systems and how they work, and it just opens up for you so much. I mean, I'm like a pirate. I'm stealing all these freaking ships. Every time I see a ship land down, I'm running towards that ship and I'm killing everybody inside. I'm taking over their ships. I haven't built one myself. Like I said, I'm only 20 minutes in, but so far this game has lived up to its hype, at least for me. It's fun. It reminds me of playing Mass Effect, but on a grander scale. I mean, there's just so much that you can do in this game. The thing about Mass Effect is like whenever I play it, I always repeat the same narrative, like I do the same thing all the time. Even if I'm trying to be bad or whatever, like I pretty much follow the same story. And here it just looks like everything just open ended, like I was messing around with some darts. I was trying to pick up some dart so I can throw it, but it was in a place where anything that I picked up, it would be considered stolen. So, I was trying to be careful, but I guess I accidentally took the dart and everybody saw me. And they got all pissed and started fighting me. So, me, I had to take out my gun and show them who's boss. But my companion lady wasn't too happy with me about that, started ignoring me for a few days and stuff. And I mean, it just goes to show that, your actions matter. Sometimes shit just hits the fan and you have to react, and it is what it is. I like that. I like that is the things that I do shape the people and the events around me. I mean, it's just like there's always something to explore, always something to do, and there's always like something that pops up that's new. The other day, I had some contraband. I found a couple of things that slow down time. Now, I meant to use it on the planet that I was in exploring, but slipped my mind, totally forgot, went to a new system, and then scanned my ship and found that contraband. Now, I had the option to either go undercover for them to try to fight the Crimsons, which was I was doing either way, or I can go to jail. Now, those two branches probably would have set me obviously somewhere. I don't know what happened if I would have went to jail at that point. Maybe I would have got contacted by Crimson. Maybe I would have joined them secretly. But now what I'm doing is I'm a freaking narc. I'm undercover. But see, what I'm planning to do is that I plan to join them like Donnie Darko did. And actually, instead of flipping in the end, I'm going to hopefully join Crimson and take over. I'm not sure if that's an option yet, but I'm going to follow the storyline and see where it goes. And the thing is, there's just so many stories to follow. Like every person out there pretty much has a story. You could be walking around, you can hear people talking about a certain thing, and then poof, a little mission pops up for you to be able to do in the future. I mean, I haven't even touched the surface of this game. I'm 20 hours in, and I'm just having a blast. That's going to do it for this episode. Remember, when you're just a fan, play some Starfield.